you know what? His corner will take it. They'd rather do without the bleeding, but they need those punches to start flowing.
Good, solid right hand by Roberto Duran. Duran's defense is paying off now. Really frustrating his opponent now, as he's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave it open.
Duran with a big right hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Final 10 seconds. Duran's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Duran's having a masterful round defensively. I love what we're seeing from the footwork with him. Very good movement, sound defensively. Is there anything he should be considering adding to that arsenal, though, right now?
Well, he's got to find spots for offense. You know, he's making his opponent miss. He's getting him off balance. He's frustrating him a little bit. You know, pop at the right time. You know, let it fly a little bit in the right spots. You keep your guy off balance. When you got him off balance, you make him miss, make him pay.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Focus. Duran's left, working well that time. Huge right hand from Duran. That was a miss by Roberto Duran. At the halfway point of round 7. Left and right. Good block by Duran. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side of the uppercut. Seconds to go in the 7th. Targeting that overhand left. Solid right by Roberto Duran. And that's the end of round 7. Right. You are dominating. Duran's leading on your scorecard as we start round number 8, Teddy. But there is some doubt here. Only a few rounds remain.
Yeah, don't forget now in the other corner what's going on. We're just looking at one side here, Joe. But in the other corner, they're very aware of what's going on. They're behind. They're telling their guy, get after him. So it's not going to be enough to just say status quo. This guy got to be ready to lift up his concentration a little.
Some of the old school guys really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just great upper body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, this is an example like they used to say in the old days. He stands right in front of you, you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of buckshot.
With the right. Solid. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. Not 1, 2. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count.
Yeah, the corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Action under the bright lights throughout the night, and now the next round underway. Keep your head moving. Hands of stone with a big power punch. Good right hand. Roberto Duran's really bringing a lot behind that uppercut. Teddy, how much of a factor is your lower body in landing that power shot?
Well, it's everything, really. It's kind of like being a golf player where you get all your torque with that swing where you put your hips into it. So the hips are going into that punch, and he's really bringing that trunk right up into the punch.
Seconds into the 9th round. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Unable to make an impact there by Roberto Duran. Stay focused on the inside. Roberto Duran with a big left hand. And clicks of the top. Solid left hand to the head. This has been a hotly contested war throughout. And you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
And these guys are not saving anything. They're going for float right from the beginning.
Duran with a block. Duran's able to land a good, solid left hand. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Roberto Duran's really in a groove right now, landing that straight punch.
Well, what he's doing is he's staying outside at the right distance. He's getting his opponent, sort of lean in a little bit, and then bang.
Huge right hand comes crashing home. And banging away he goes. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
So what you gotta do now is your trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is, you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Land that upstairs and was off the mark. Just a minute to go in this bout. A well-placed left hand up top. Roberto Duran blocks that. Roberto Duran's doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, offensively they use their jab, they use aggression to set up the offense, but he uses defense to set up the offense. He has a double-edged sword.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
One of these judges can't go another direction with this. I want that picture up on the post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Right now what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so we'll send it up to the ring. Roberto Duran's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with controlling range, going to the body. Great night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.